Hello, this is a video to help show the API process that I use, which uploads contact lists to Engage. And it starts off with the CSV file. So in this campaign I have three different lists that I'm going to send. One is the normal send, one's the click-throughs, one's the India version. And you can see here this is the UCID 1151. And so I open up that web page, and my script is already running, which has the little API icon just to remind me. And I'm going to hit a button, and it's going to trigger this thing, which actually it's funny. Normally it'd know what folder I was in. I'm not sure why it didn't there, because it'll look in the default folder I'm in. I'm just going to navigate to it quickly. And let's start off with the click-through one. Now notice, see here it ends in underscore click-throughs, because what I want you to see is when I hit open, it actually read the page and it said, oh, okay, this is the naming convention. So it starts in RMK, right? And it has the date, which would be the first of the year of 2013. Obviously, this is not a live campaign. And then UCID 1151, and then it already says underscore click-throughs, right? This is going to be the name. It's going to show up inside Engage, and it presents itself here and allows you to change it if I wanted to. And actually, so you'll understand, let me here at the beginning, so it'll be at the top of the list. I'm going to type delete me to this, and I'm going to hit OK. That is all I have to do. Now you'll notice here it says login. It's actually sending. It just did a secure file transfer, transferring that file over there. It created the contact list inside Engage. Now it's going to tie the two, and now the second script, which is this checker, launches, and it checks for the data job, and it keeps into a loop, and it goes every 2 minutes, and sees if it's done. I purposely created some very small lists, so there's only like 2 people, or so 10 rows, 11, 22, right? They're small, so you can see how fast it is. That way they'll process faster. Let's also, I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones just to show you that you can do multiple. So here's the India version, and notice how it had this one highlighted now that we were in that window. And here, that's interesting, because it normally it should have grabbed and said India, so we'd know that's the India list. And it goes through and says login, does the transfer file, creates a contact list, all behind the scenes. And the second that I see this other yellow colored, the lighter yellow color, right here, I'm sorry, it's green. This means now the other one has launched, and down in here you'll see now there are 2 of these data job checkers running, and I'm going to do the last one, which is just the regular version. And this, it knows I'm on that one and says this is the normal send, and it's going to load that one, and it's going to launch it, transfer over it. Now what you're going to see here in a second is we're going to start seeing these other ones, because it's been 2 minutes. You're going to see the other windows coming in and saying it's checking. So this is still the first one, I believe. And actually, if you mouse over, you can see which one is which. I built that in so you know which version of which one we're looking at. And in a couple seconds here, we're going to see, I assume, the click-through version come back first. And what's awesome is it actually writes your confirmation for you. And it even does more, because it hyperlinks to the list inside Engage. So let's give this a couple seconds. You know what I'm also going to do, so you can see them, is to log into Engage. And you'll see them there. So here now it's checking. So this login, so now it's going to say complete, right? Notice this popped up. This is my confirmation email preset to go to certain people. This is the campaign, so it actually hyperlinks back to the normal campaign. This one, if I click it, now that I'm logged into Engage, I think it brings me right to, well, okay, so it wants me to log in each time, I guess. But it brings you right to the list in case you happen to want to go look at it. So this is the actual contact list. And, where were we? And it has the information that they need, the valid rows, it's complete. There were 9, 2 updated. This is the error files if there were any. But what's nice is this is all done, and I can hit send, right? So you saw with very little work, I'm uploading. The other 2 are going to come through here very quickly here, because they should be complete. So that one's complete, and then the next one will be done here in another 15 seconds. And I uploaded 3 lists, did all this stuff, and my video is still at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And notice, I could have been doing other work meanwhile, right? I'm not sitting here still working. I can be doing something else. What I usually do is I pick one campaign, upload all the contact lists for that campaign. I let them finish loading while I go do some other stuff. I wait for these to finish, and then I come back and I send them all the confirmations at one time, because then I know they're done. But that's it. That's how fast and easy it is to upload lists using the API call as well as a secure file transfer. Thanks.